Smith flew at night to Zambia to offer Nkomo take over. At that time, the fighting wasn't intense. He sort of said, you take over, we shall support you. Then Nkomo said, I have to bring Mugabe. I don't want to leave Mugabe out. He is going to cause problems for us. He has to come back. Smith said, that's fine. You have to talk. But you take over. That was 1975. And the idea then was put to the Nigerians. Obasanjo was a military ruler in sort of Ghana, in Nigeria at that time. Now, the message was taken to him. The Nigerians agreed. Kaunda, who was sort of Zambia, agreed. But Nyerere refused. Because Nyerere wanted Mugabe. So it was Mugabe and Nyerere that refused. The idea was that ZAPU and ZANU were going to go to the elections together. And also it was decided that where there was violence, elections would not be held until the situation was stabilized. So Nkomo went back and then he tried to work with Mugabe, but Mugabe didn't want to work with him.
To begin with, things went well because Mugabe was no fool. He realized it was important to maintain the economy and keep the country expanding. And in any case, he was committed to do that by the Lancaster House Agreement, which said there can be no change in this for at least 7 years, unless you can get 100% support of all the people. Well, no ways would he have been able to have got the support of the white members of Parliament, and also the Matabeles. So we were satisfied that what we were doing was absolutely in keeping with the traditions and the culture and what was expected of us. And Mugabe used to thank me for personally coming to see him and give him the benefit of my advice and to tell him what the white people were thinking. But he only did this for a while because he inherited the best economy in Africa. It was viable. And after 2 years, he quickly changed his mind because he had a lot of money available. He had his commanders in control because he had removed the white commanders who would have taken action against him if he had defied the Lancaster House Agreement before the 7 years went. He removed our commanders and put his commanders in. So he knew that he could defy this. And so he breached the Lancaster House Agreement.
Some horrendous number of Matabele were murdered. Our chief, our main assistant on the farm